Alright guys, I got some more back issues. This is everything that I picked up today when I was out. I had to go do some grocery shopping and run some errands and stuff. So I decided to pop into a few local shops. Some places that I hadn't been in a while. They don't have the greatest selection in the world, but if I go there maybe once every couple of months, sometimes things have piled up. So I was actually really, really lucky today. So we'll get started. Everything's divided into Marvel, DC, and yeah, so we'll go from there. We'll start with the DC stuff. Most of this actually came from one shop. The second shop that I went into didn't have a whole lot. I actually only picked up 2 books from them, and they will be the last 2 that I show. So anyway, starting with Superboy number 9. That's the first full appearance of Tiger Shark, I believe. And I think there's some rumors about him being in the Arrow show. Not totally sure, but there's a cameo appearance in Superboy number 0, but I think number 9 is going to be the book to look out for because clearly he's on the cover, first full appearance. So, and then I picked up Secret Origins number 36. To be 100% honest, I'm not entirely sure why this was on my list. I believe it has something to do, I mean, clearly Neil Gaiman did Poison Ivy's origin. This might be Poison Ivy's modern origin. I don't know why this book is sought after, and I don't know why it was on my list. But I found it in a dollar bin, so I picked it up. If anybody knows why that book is popular, please let me know. Okay, this book is kind of stupid, expensive, and I didn't even know what it was. I saw somebody, I don't know, I've seen it in a video, and I saw it on a couple walls at the last show that I went to, and I didn't even know that this book was popular, but I found it in a 50-cent bin. So, yeah. This is Secret Files and Origins, The Flash, number 3. The first appearance of Hunter Solomon, who is the 3rd Reverse Flash. So, take that for what it is. It's like a $30 book on eBay, which I think is kind of crazy, but, you know. Next, this is another book that's kind of crazy, or at least it was the last time I looked. This is The Demon Annual number 2, which is the first appearance of Hitman. Still haven't been able to find a Hitman number 18, but I found this one also in that same 50-cent bin. This clearly is popular because of the new series. I forget what it's going to be called. I'm totally blanking right now. But based out of that original Hitman series, so now this issue is getting a little bit of heat. And then I found this for $5. Clearly this dude hasn't been keeping up with how the prices of books have changed. This is Booster Gold number 1, first appearance of Booster Gold. I'll pick that book up for $5 all day. I think it's stupid that it goes for as much as it does. Last time I checked, $40 easy, in nice shape, maybe even more than that. So for $5, I'm all over it. Moving on to all the Marvel stuff, which is actually the majority of this haul, which is not normal for me. But I picked up a couple Thor books. Another book that I'm not quite sure why it was on my list. This is Thor 321. Again, if you know why that book is, why I could have had that book on my list, please let me know. But I picked it up anyway. I think I said this in my last video, but I'm going to start on a little bit of a Thor run, so I need it regardless. A couple books. This is Mighty Thor 449 and 451. These are the first 2 appearances of this crazy guy, Blood Axe. This is his first appearance, not as Blood Axe, first appearance as Blood Axe. So, you know, it is what it is. Both in that same 50-cent bin. Seriously, today you never know what characters are going to get popular and what books are going to explode. So, you know, sometimes you just got to pick up some books and hope that they pick up a little steam. But anyway, picked up a Nightcrawler number 1 from the 4-issue limited for 50 cents. You can't really go wrong. I think I paid $2 for this, but I love this cover. The only issue of Howard the Duck that I have, but that's number 8. A really, really amazing cover. Picked up another one of these for 50 cents, Avengers 316. Still haven't been able to find 314 or 315, but I have one more shop, my local shop, the one that I go to get my Wednesday books. He doesn't have a ton of stuff, and they're usually they'll probably be $2 a piece, but if I find them, I'll pick them up. We'll see. On to some better stuff. I don't know how much this goes for. Annihilators number 3. This is a variant, clearly Rocket Raccoon and Groot. I paid $2 for this book. I'm assuming that it more than likely goes for more than that. Haven't done my research. We have a couple Civil War Spider-Mans, $5.35. These are in those same $2 boxes. Sorry, got a little bit of glare going on. $5.35 and $5.36. I'd like to get all of this this Civil War Spider-Man run. I think what is it? $5.32 and $5.33 maybe are the most popular ones. But it is what it is. I'll find them. And then we have Captain America number 275, which is the first appearance of Baron Zemo 2. This book is also pretty expensive, but found it for super cheap, so can't complain. What if Spider-Man had rescued Gwen Stacy? This is What If number... Oh, dropping books. What If number 24. Hold on a second. I think it's in a MyLate. What If number 24. I actually got really lucky with that book. I didn't know that it was popular. I didn't know that it was a What If issue that was a little sought after. I read the storyline, clearly Spider-Man and Gwen Stacy, so I decided to pick it up for $2, and glad I did. Looking at eBay, it looks like it sells for $30 or more in really nice shape, and that's what this one is. Probably very fine near mint, so happy to grab that one. And then the two big books, the only 2 books that I got from a separate shop, I ended up paying $30 for the pair, and I'm happy to do that. This is Avengers number 144. That is the first appearance of Patsy Walker as Hellcat. That book has been really, really sought after since the news. What show is she going to be in? I'm blanking right now, but there is some Hellcat speculation, so needed to grab that one. I think that's really the only big Hellcat book, really. So happy to have that one. And then also, this is Daredevil number 105. That is this is the origin of Moondragon, who is Drax the Destroyer's daughter. And this is also an early Thanos cameo appearance. I'm not exactly sure which number it is. But this book is crazy. I found one of these in his cheaper bins. It was marked at $10, but it was like in super crappy condition. And he had this one on the wall. This is like very fine near mint with the white cover. It looks like it was printed yesterday. So I ended up paying $30 for the pair. I got Avengers 144. He was keen on that one. It was marked at $20, and he had that this other Daredevil on his wall, also marked at $10, the same price as the horribly conditioned one in his bin. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm super happy to have them both. Like I said, I don't exactly know what the deal is with that Daredevil book as far as where it falls in Thanos' early timeline, but I know that it's an early Thanos appearance, and also the origin of Moondragon is a character that I don't know a whole lot about, so I might actually give that book a read. But anyway, those are the books that I picked up on my little adventure today. Next back issue haul will probably be next weekend because I have a show coming up on Sunday. Actually, it's more than a show, it's a con, so I'm looking to get some really good stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will talk to you again soon.